Chapter 5 Working with Tables. This chapter covers types of data, creating a table in design view, primary keys, removing the primary key, understanding types of data. In Access, you use data types to signify the type of data every field can capture. A field with a data type of text can store alphabetic numbers and characters. Commonly speaking, you cannot implement mathematical calculations with the help of a text field. For example, you can use a text field to store a street address. Unless you perform some manipulation, you cannot use the numbers in the street address in mathematical calculations. You will not be able to average or sum the numbers in an address field, which is fine, because you possibly do not wish to. Alternatively, you can assign a test score field a data type of number. You can enter numbers into the field and then sum, average, or carry out other calculations with the numbers. However, you cannot enter an alphabetic character in a number field. Data types in Microsoft Access. The list given below summarizes all the field data types available in Microsoft Access, their applications, and their storage sizes. Text. It is used for text or combination of text and numbers, like addresses, or for numbers that do not need calculations, like phone numbers, part numbers, or postal codes. It stores up to 255 characters. The field size property controls the maximum number of characters that can be entered. Memo. It is used for lengthy text and numbers like descriptions or notes. It stores up to 65,536 characters. Number. It is used for data to be incorporated in mathematical calculations. Barring calculations involving money, use currency type. It stores 1, 2, 4, or 8 bytes. Stores 16 bytes for replication ID, GUID. The field size property defines the specific number type. Date or time. It is used for dates and times or to store dates and times. Stores 8 bytes. Currency. It is used for currency values and to prevent rounding off during performing calculations. Stores 8 bytes. Auto number. It is used for unique sequential, incrementation by one, or random numbers that are automatically inserted when a record is added. It stores 4 bytes and stores 16 bytes for replication ID, GUID. Yes or no. It is used for data that can choose only one of two probable values, like yes or no, on or off, true or false. Null values are not permitted. It stores 1 bit. OLE object. Used for OLE objects like Microsoft Word documents, Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, pictures, sounds, or other binary data that were created in other programs using the OLE protocol. It stores up to 1 gigabyte, confined by disk space. Hyperlink. Used for hyperlinks. A hyperlink can be a URL or a UNC path. It stores up to 64,000 characters. Creating a table in design view. Step 1. Open any database. Step 2. Choose the table design command in the Tables group under the Create tab. Step 3. Enter a field name in the first cell in the first row. Step 4. Press a tab key. Step 5. Choose a data type from the Data Type drop-down list. Step 6. Press tab key twice. Step 7. Enter your next field name. Step 8. Continue with steps 4 through 7 until all fields have been entered and properly assigned a data type. Step 9. Click the Save command on the Quick Access toolbar. Step 10. Enter a table name. Step 11. Click OK. Always remember, Numeric data are used for numbers you want to use in mathematical calculations. Primary keys. A table can have only one primary key. A primary key is a field or set of fields that have a unique value for every record. Is indexed. Identify the record. You can add the primary key from one table to another table to establish a relationship between them. In other table, it is known as a foreign key. For example, suppose you use the primary key of the customers table in the orders table. In the orders table, it would be a foreign key. Foreign keys. A foreign key, simply stated, is next table's primary key. The value in a foreign key field match values in the primary key, signifying that the two records are related. For example, a customer and the order that he or she has placed. Unlike primary keys, a foreign key does not necessarily have unique values. A table can have more than one foreign key. A foreign key cannot recognize with authenticity of particular record. For example, you cannot always tell which record you are seeing from the orders table by looking at the customer ID. You can create a foreign key while you use the lookup wizard to create a field. Always remember, every table must always have a primary key. In fact, Access automatically creates an index for the primary key, which assists speed up queries and other operations. When you create a new table in the datasheet view, Access automatically creates a primary key for you and assigns it a field name, ID, and the auto number data type. The field is hidden in datasheet view, but you can view it if you switch to design. Specify fields to use as the primary key. In the navigation pane, right-click the table for which you wish to set the primary key and then click Design View on the shortcut menu. Select the field or fields that you wish to use as the primary key. On the Design tab in the Tools group, click Primary Key. A key indicator comes up to the left of the field or fields that you specify as the primary key. Press Ctrl+S to save your table design from alteration. Facts to learn. To select more than one field, hold down Ctrl when you click the fields. Removing the primary key. See your table in Design View. Select the field or fields that consists of the primary key you wish to remove. Choose the primary key command in the Tools group on the Design tab. Add a text field to an existing table. Click the Microsoft Office button and then click Open. In the Open dialog box, select and open the database. In the navigation pane, double-click the table that you wish to alter. Access opens the table in datasheet view. If essential, scroll horizontally to the first blank field. By default, Access displays Add New Field in the header row of all new fields. Double-click the header row and then type a name for the new field. Select the first blank row under the header and then type a block of text or a combination of texts and numbers. You may enter a maximum of 256 characters. Access signifies the text data type for the field while you enter text or a combination of texts and numbers. And you can't enter more than 256 characters. If you enter more than 256 characters, Access infers the memo data type, or enter up to 256 characters of text data into the first row. Save your changes. Adding a text field to a new table. Click the Microsoft Office button and then click Open. In the Open dialog box, select and open the database. On the Create tab in the Tables group, click Table. Click Save and in the Save As dialog box, type a name for the new table. Right-click the Document tab for the new table and click Design View. In the Field Name column, select the first blank row and then enter a name for the field. Select the adjoining cell in the data type column and then select text from the list. Save your changes. Moving fields. If you wish to rearrange the order in which your fields come up in a table, Access 2016 allows you to easily move them around. To move a field in Datasheet view, drag and drop the field to the position you wish. To do this, click on the field header for the field you want to move. Move the mouse in the area of the header. When the cross with arrows comes up, hold down your left mouse button. With the left mouse button still held down, move the cursor to where you wish the field to come up. Release the mouse button and the field comes up in its new position. Deleting files. To delete a field in a datasheet view, simply click on the field header and then select Delete from the field and column command group. This is found on the Datasheet tab on the ribbon. Facts to learn. You must not delete any field in a table without knowing first what impact the deletion may have on the rest of the database. Summary. A field with a data type of text can store alphabetical characters and numbers. A table can have only one primary key. A primary key is a field or set of fields that has or have a unique value for every record. A foreign key, simply stated, is another table's primary key. Database is a collection of related tables with data. A report is a presentation of data in a printed format.